Hey, so I was up for a couple hours and then I went back to bed and now I'm awake. So I need get up, eat. And what happened was that last night while I was at work, the band director was like, "Hey, by the way, oh, boy, there we go." The band director was like, what is it? Thinking. The band director was like, "Hey, you have 12 credits. Where's the other three?" And I'm like, "Hold on, wait. I didn't have 15. So in order to stay in the dorms, you have to have 15 credit hours." I'm like, "Shoot, no." There's that. And then what it is that I was placed in almost all online courses except for 2 courses. And one of those courses actually goes into band. And I'm like, no. And so technically I'm supposed to be at band by 12:30 because I'm the band manager. But in this case, because it's band starts at 1 and I'm supposed to be there at 12:30. But unfortunately I have a class until 1 o'clock. So thankfully I can deal with online courses, but I found that 8-week courses might be a little bit more difficult. So basically I'm going to be spending a lot of my time in the library downstairs. Working on stuff. Thankfully, they're open quite often. It's just hey, I'm gonna go ahead and be isolated and work on stuff. So yeah, I'll be working on that. Have breakfast. I'm gonna force myself to have discipline. Basically, have breakfast, and then after breakfast, go ahead and go. Maybe I should exercise. Go exercise and then go ahead and do homework and such. So work on that. And then after that, around lunchtime, eat and then go and do other stuff. So, or go do band. So that way I can get it done out of the way. So yeah. All right. I need to sign up for the last class is basically the English Writing Center's class, which I think is about 3 credit hours. I could be wrong. If it's not, I'm totally taking voice because I have a good voice. I just know the camera hasn't picked it up. So yeah. And since I know I have a good voice, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get it recorded professionally of some kind and then have it uploaded onto YouTube. Because again, my voice is so high pitched, the camera doesn't catch it. It's so bad. For example, some cameras, for the microphone, it doesn't catch that layer of decibels. What ends up happening is that the mic needs to be turned down in order to catch it accurately. Otherwise, it blows out stuff. So, and it sounds horrible. So yeah. And then after that, probably all tonight, I'll be reading Lessons in Chemistry because I'm actually into it for once. Yay! And then I also re-requested the last book that they read because I'm like, I want to at least finish this one. So yeah. What else is there? I think that's about it that I can think of right now. Oh, I did check on your siblings' Facebook, the business, and I think that's really cool, especially with the different kind of cookies and such. And so, yeah, in my case, I think the main one that I want to try is white chocolate blackberry. That sounds really good because I think it's because it has fruit on it. And that sounds amazing. I'm totally open to trying the Cookie Monster. I feel bad for the Cookie Monster, so I'm like, okay, I'll try it. But at the same time, it still came out blue. Major props. And then also, according to Lessons in Chemistry, well, wait, take that back. I have not gotten that far. But I saw this one clip for Lessons in Chemistry where it's basically things don't come out perfect. Sometimes it's trial and error. So yeah, I think it's sometimes it's trial and error of figuring out what works and what doesn't. And sometimes later on you realize, oh, this works or this doesn't or whatever. Yeah, sometimes you realize that some things work and sometimes some things don't. So yeah. And then also for that picture website, yes, I would basically be open to like, what is it? Um, a lot of stuff. Some stuff is off the table, like a threesome. Sorry, another guy, not really. Another girl, that's just too. I would feel like a bisexual, so or yeah, I'm good. Good. Um, yeah, so aside from that, yeah, yeah, lotion, oil, not a Diddy party. Or basically you bring baby oil, or you buy a lot of baby oil. So not a Diddy party. Definitely not a Diddy party. But yeah, that sounds like fun. Or like, um, we have some rooms where there's a mirror above the bed, and then there's some rooms where there's a mirror behind the bed. Um, for me, it would be a little weird with a mirror above the bed, so probably a mirror in front of the bed. And we also have shower rooms, where basically you can see into the shower. So, yeah, you can see into the shower from the bed. Yeah, that's great for romantic couples. It really, really is. Um, it's actually kind of funny. A guy stopped by yesterday in order to. I can't tell you too much. Okay, so no identifying features about someone. Basically, he paid for a room and picked up some of the stuff for the room. And as he was leaving, he saw this one lady who she had on butt shorts. That's all I can. Like, this stuff I'm willing to wear in front of my husband. In public, no. Like, that's just like inappropriate. And you know what? Okay, so anyways, I want to go on to the room shortly. So he like, as he's leaving, he sees this one lady, and basically the shorts are only covering her butt, like really nowhere else, just her butt. I mean, like, she has on the top, but they're covering her butt. He looked and he saw it, and he's like, "This is a freaky hotel, isn't it?" And I just looked straight ahead, not even at him, which was over to my right, but straight ahead, and I just nodded. I can't help but agree with him. It's a freaky hotel. Oh my goodness, the people that walk in. I remember like this family came in to check in, and I checked them in, and then over to my right, so their left, there was a couple ladies with like a tube top on and then short shorts, or like a halter top, in which it's like, yeah, I can see like boob and so much skin. This is not a family friendly hotel, like at all. And then finally, for the hotel rooms, I don't know how they got this on the rooms or anything, but I'm glad, so glad, like 100% glad, they left the disclaimer for these rooms on, I don't know which website, it could be hotels.com or expedia.com, and it says adults only. And I'm like, I am so glad they finally put that there, so that way they are aware that this is not a family friendly hotel. Like, or sorry, some of the rooms are family friendly, not all of them. So I'm like, I am so glad that they went ahead and did this. It's like 100%. Because it's like, okay, they like, yeah. So it's really like, yeah. So yeah, I just, it's like a lot. So, yeah. Um, yeah, because it's definitely not a family-friendly hotel. It's like there's 50 rooms that are family-friendly, but they fill up like that, especially with people who are looking at staying for an extended amount of time. Like this one person, they stayed for like how many months? It might have been 5. And whenever they checked out, like I guess the manager was waiting on money or for him to check out. So what ended up happening was that he found out that their YouTube, they found out that he left, and he's like, whenever or like before he left, he's like, if Casey checks out, go ahead and place this fumigator in. Basically, it makes the room smell good. And so as soon as he left, that was placed in there, because I still remember one time I like brought him towels, this guy, and like I couldn't I just handed him the towels, and I was like, yeah, I couldn't even argue. Oh shoot, button up my nose. Okay, gotta go.